Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a wonderful day today. Today is April 27th, 2025. I hope you all have been putting food away and have started your garden and growing you some food. Because of these tariffs and a lot of our crops were destroyed, we may be looking at empty shelves at the store soon. It's probably a good idea for you to do an inventory on what you have stored up. So if you need some things, you can go out and get them while they're still available. Well, according to independent news, companies slowing or canceling orders from China could lead to empty shelves in the stores amid Donald Trump's ongoing trade war with this major trading partner. Currently, the number of freight vessels scheduled to arrive at the Port of Los Angeles is on track to being down by 31% for the week ending May 10th. Earlier this month, the president raised the tariffs on imports from China to 145%. It comes at a time when U.S. retailers will usually be ramping up to prepare for fall and winter shopping periods.
Awareness. So we have major price increases coming, guys. I work for AutoZone, and we are dealing with price changes on a weekly basis. And then I also was offered a position at Walmart, and during the communications, we just happened to get into the subject of tariffs and the price increases that are coming and all the changes that are going to be happening within Walmart. Now, they said we're going to keep a lot of it hush hush because we don't want to scare people and we don't want too much getting out ahead of time. But we are dealing with major changes within our operation. We're dealing with major price changes, and shortages will be coming. Okay, so they're already admitting it, and the CEOs of the department stores, just had a meeting with Trump to tell him, look, hey, you're not going to have manufacturing back here anytime soon, and we've all had to make new deals. It's all happened, so you're going to see empty shelves. And it doesn't matter how quickly they go back on stuff, you're going to see empty shelves. The supply chains, new alliances have been made, new trade partners have been made. The ship has sailed, guys. The world has changed officially.
However, on Friday, CNN reported that China appeared to have rolled back retaliatory tariffs of 125% on some products made in the U.S. Three import agencies told the outlet that the move was an attempt to mitigate prolonged escalation. The exemptions, per CNN, apply to integrated circuits, also known as microchips or semiconductors. Jonathan Gold, Vice President of Supply Chains and Custom Policy for the National Retail Federation, said that U.S. retailers were still struggling to predict the effect of tariffs on supply chains and subsequently their purchases. They're making their holiday buying decisions now, he told NBC. It's a challenge for folks to figure out how to properly order and price with all the uncertainty that's out there on the tariffs. If no changes to Trump's China tariffs are made, US based companies have to pay at least $145 in tariff fees to Customs and Border Protection to import most items valued at $100, wiping out profits unless the prices are hiked up significantly. American companies, including Target, have already decreased or canceled orders. In addition, the National Retail Federation expects imports to drop by 20% in the second half of the year if no changes to tariffs are made. Sean Steen, president of the U.S. China Business Council, told NBC that customers will begin seeing shortages of various items beginning in a couple of weeks. We are just going to start running out of stuff. And if the administration waits to resolve the problem until we have shortages and hoarding, that is just too late, he told the outlet. On Thursday, Trump hinted that his administration and China were at the negotiation table and actively having discussions to resolve the trade war, but the claims were quickly shut down by Beijing. The president said he planned to be very nice to reach a deal, admitting that his 145% tariff on Chinese goods was too high and vowed it would come down substantially. However, two Chinese officials on Thursday contradicted his claims. Finally, I think it's wise to make sure you're stocked up and you have your supplies and have everything you need now. Go out and get it now, just in case something jumps off. You and your family will be okay. I'm hoping that they come to some kind of agreement and we don't have to worry about any kind of shortages. We'll see what takes place in a couple of weeks. Well, as usual, thank you for visiting Hello Today. Please like, share, and subscribe so you'll be notified when I upload the next video. This is Selena. Thanks for listening. Bye.